Today I'm gonna be reviewing. Today I'm gonna be reviewing 1992 by The Game, and let's get right into it. So, okay, The Game, 1992. I've been anticipating the album for about a couple months now. It was a. I mean, I'll get into the rating a little bit because I was right about to rate it. Sorry. So, the first song, uh, uh, Savage Lifestyle. The first song, it was a pretty good introduction. I like how he talked about Hispanics crossing over the border. I don't know why. I just pretty much like that. True Colors. It's on. It was another good track. It was very not emotional, but it was kind of like it really made you think because in the beginning, there's these guys, right, and they're talking about colors, and of course they're talking about the American flag, and they're talking about they're like the colors of the flag, red, white, and blue, and they're like, well, what colors do we choose? And they're like, oh, red and blue, of course referring to the Crips and the Bloods, and then he's like, and then he's like, okay, we're killing ourselves, right, or whatever. He's like, and then what's left? White, and of course he's referring to white people. And then the next song, Bompton, it's a great track. I love the outro. I like how he does the hook for the message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Don't push me, And then I like how that leads into the song Orange Juice, where where he talks about Trump and uh, yeah, and I like how the song Orange Juice, uh, how it has the song, the message sampled in the background. And then, of course, he talks about Trump and O.J. Simpson. And the next track, Young Niggas, is it's an emotional song, kind of, but like it kind of messes with you a little because he talks about like how this kid, he grew up with him and stuff, and they were like brothers. And when they got older, they basically went through, they had a fallout kind of because they had two different affiliations. Because the game is Blood and his friend was a Crip, so they have beef, and they just couldn't be friends anymore basically. Then the soundtrack, I like how he refers to the Chronic as being the soundtrack to the ghetto, and I thought that was cool. And then the next song is I Grew Up on Wu Tang. It's a good song. It's a good Wu Tang Clan tribute. I like how they mixed the song Cream, which was good. And the next song is 92 Bars. I don't know why I like it, to be honest. It was just a good song. And it was a diss to Meek Mill. Then there's All Eyes. I didn't like that track at all. It wasn't a good track at all. I think, he tried to make something for the ladies or whatever, but nah, it wasn't good at all. And now, let's talk about. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Now let's talk about the cover art. I thought the cover art was cool with the kid being pulled by the guys wearing blue and the guys wearing red, and then there's like two like Mexicans standing, and then there's the L.A. riots and Rodney King, and then this album is a very not emotional but like personal album. So if you're gonna listen to the album, uh, you have to go into it knowing that it's more. You can't really. Well, you could, but it's not really the beats that you're listening to. Um, I like how he mentioned a lot of big things that happened in 1992. The Chronic, he talks about the Chronic, like I said earlier. He talks about the Rodney King riots, which happened in 1992. He talks about O.J. Simpson, and he refers to a lot of major events in 1992. And it was a real big year for him. So that, and then I think it's kind of a concept album. I wouldn't really, I don't know. It kind of gave me that concept album vibes. So, and then there's the rating. Let's get into the rating. If I was gonna rate it, I'll give it a 7.5 or a 8, strong 8 out of 10. So, I mean, it's worth checking out. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the review for today. Yeah, go check out the album, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Hi, Walter.